Okay, now that I have a couple minutes, let's talk DoorDash Platinum. Have you ever questioned what's so special about Platinum? If you have to maintain a high acceptance rate, it sounds like pure torture. Or if you are Platinum, how easy is it to drop because of just a few crap orders and then you lose your status? Believe me, I've been there, and well, I've been Platinum for years now, and I will never lose Platinum status again, and this is why. In today's video, we will talk about why you need Platinum. How do you get it? How do you keep Platinum once you get there? And let's keep it real, there are definitely downfalls you should all know about. A lot of Dashers I hear try to reach for Platinum and they do all the work and then they get there, and then after a day they say, why the heck did I do this? And they say, because I'm receiving not all good orders. What happened to the catering orders? I thought every order was supposed to be more than $2 a mile. That's not reality. There are so many myths that aren't even true, but if you work hard for something, these are the DoorDash rewards that you will get, which leads me to the first question. Why do you need Platinum? Now, DoorDash made this very hard for a lot of Dashers because the average Dasher right now usually works like 4 to 10 hours a week. So the first thing is you have to have over 100 deliveries in 30 days. And if you're part-time, like, you're really pushing to get to this higher tier. But there are perks that might be worth it. So let's go over what they are. In my opinion, DoorDash is good for two things. First thing is Dash Now, because you can come and go and work whatever you want to work on the DoorDash platform. You do not have to schedule. The second thing is order volume. And order volume, this is the key of it all. It's going to give you more consistent earnings on the DoorDash app, which if you're looking to make more money, even a higher dollar per hour, you will as a Platinum Dasher. Because the thing with this is they keep you busy because you're working the app. That's the thing with DoorDash. If you take orders and you're actively working the app, you will consistently make DoorDash money. The next thing is a couple of like the minor perks. Yes, you get priority over large orders, but let me be real, it really varies by market. Don't always count on this as a perk because the amount of large orders has dwindled over the years. And then you also have Platinum Pass, which I have not used yet because I haven't fallen recently under the Platinum status, hence I will never lose Platinum again. But if you maintain Platinum for 30 days, you get a pass. So if you do fall under it, you basically have a week's pass to get back up to Platinum status, which is actually pretty cool, especially if you find yourself really falling and get a couple of crap orders in a row and you want to keep Platinum, but you don't want to take it. At least you have something to fall back on. You also get a percentage off. I think what is it, 30% off of a DoorDash order every 2 weeks. These are kind of the side perks having Platinum status, but the ones that should concern you the most is Dash Now and priority access. Why? Because that's what's going to make you the most amount of money. Okay, so let me ask you, are you a Platinum Dasher or are you not a Platinum Dasher? Go ahead, leave it in the comments below. While you're there, don't forget to give this video a like and to subscribe to this channel. So how do you get Platinum? Well, you have to maintain a 70% acceptance rate or better. Some areas it's 80%, so you need to check your own market. Completion rate has to be 95% or better. Customer rating, you have to have over a 4.7. And then you also have to have 100 deliveries in the past 30 days. If you are part-time, this is where it becomes a little difficult. It equals about 3 to 4 deliveries per day or higher if you don't work every day. The climb is rough. It is painful. But if I were to do this all over again and I had to do a climb again, I would honestly, if it's available, turn on Earn by Time, and then I would just use that in order to do my climb, because at least you're getting paid a higher base rate to take some of the crap orders you would have taken anyway on Earn per Offer. But if it isn't available, the only way to climb is to take the orders. I'm sorry. Once you get there, give it a shot. Don't just say one day and I'm done. Literally try it for a week, try it for 2 weeks, and really see whether it makes a difference in your area and your market. A lot of people's results in this program, the rewards program in itself, is very market specific in how you work the DoorDash app. But you have to go into it knowing you are playing the DoorDash game, and it is a game. But how do you maintain it? I get that question all the time. And I wish it was something more complicated than what I'm about ready to tell you. You have to take orders. That's kind of the thing. That is the whole plan and the base of a Platinum Dasher. It keeps you busy and the orders keep coming in. It makes you kind of not think about what you're doing, because an order comes in, you take it. Unless it is a really crap order, meaning it's an upside down order or a no tip order. I get questioned all the time. Why do you take upside down orders? Why do you take no tip orders? The answer is simple. I don't. There is a reason why I maintain above a 70%, close to an 80%, so I have to clients to give, because there will be days DoorDash will try you and will purposely send you bad orders to try to get your acceptance rate down. It is a game. They know where you stand at all times. But knowing what the game is and knowing what you have to do to anticipate it, that's what you have to do as a Platinum Dasher to maintain it. Okay, so let's keep it real. There are many downfalls of doing the rewards program and maintaining Platinum. I'm not going to lie, there are so many days you are so frustrated and you feel like you're done with DoorDash. On those days, I turn it off and I go to a different app because I don't even want to deal with them. There are days that you feel like you are making a ton of money because they keep sending you orders. And then there are other days where you feel like DoorDash is testing you to see how many crap orders they can send you in a row before they break you. But what they really are doing is they're throttling you. They throttle all drivers. And they throttle you in different ways. They throttle you if you make too much money, and then the next day you might be slowed down and you might be seeing $5, $6, and $4 orders, and you're like, oh my God, it's taking me forever to get where I need to get to, not realizing you're still making the same dollar per hour. It just feels different because you're not getting large orders. It's very strange, and I feel like it's all a mind game most of the days. But they know what they're doing, and they know how to control how much a Dasher actually makes. But you do make a certain dollar per hour if you are a Platinum Dasher. You know, it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and say that it is not. There are days that I don't want to work the DoorDash app because you have a bad day from what I just talked about. But then you push through and you're like, oh, DoorDash is fantastic again because they're sending me more orders. It is a very fine line that you play with DoorDash and Platinum. But for me, Dash Now and consistently making money on the DoorDash app, that's what keeps me in Platinum status and me continuing to maintain it. So you always have to ask yourself, is the reward worth the headache and the pains and also the work you have to put into it? For me, it is a yes, which is why I will never drop under Platinum again. I have dropped below it. I did an experiment a couple months ago with going down, and the experience I had wasn't even close to what I would have done in Platinum, which solidified why I do what I do today. So let me know, why are you a Platinum Dasher? Go ahead, leave it in the comments, or let me know why you're not a Platinum Dasher. You know, I talked a lot in this video about acceptance rates. Well, I do a full breakdown of what acceptance rates means to DoorDash in this video up next, and I'll see you over there.